Has anybody got a question?
Hey Ringo, hi guys. Thanks for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
So Ringo, this is your second time back here. You got 2 shows. What do you like about this particular venue?
Well, I love looking out the window and seeing those falls. I mean, that's just incredible. But, you know, Larry, who runs it, as far as we're concerned, he makes it so comfortable for us. You know, that we have a really relaxed time. We're on the same stage we rehearse, that we do the first 2 shows. So it just helps. We're not like, you know, moving to a strange place. As far as I'm concerned, we'll come back every other year.
We appreciate it.
And okay. And the people are gorgeous.
Let's go over there. Certainly you have a lot of friends. That's obvious.
Yeah.
Over the years, you've been generous with your time, sitting in on other artists' recording sessions. They've sat in on yours too.
Yeah.
What's the highlight of all that?
Hanging out with musicians is the highlight. I love musicians. I love hanging out with them. You know, it's a well-known fact. I find it very difficult to practice on my own, but if you can play something, I'll play with you all night. And so that's the deal with me. I just like the hanging out with other musicians, being in the band situations. That's the way I feel.
So everybody starts a band and hangs out with musicians. What was it like when you realized your band was going to the biggest in the world? When did you realize that?
What, this one?
Yeah.
When you're in it, when you're doing it, you're big in Liverpool and you're doing England, you're doing gigs outside of Liverpool, and then suddenly you're in Denmark and France. I mean, it's more gradual for us. It looks like we started in the cabin and then suddenly we're on Ed Sullivan. Well, there's a lot of time in between. We have to work up to that. So when you're in it, I think, of course you can realize it's happening, but you're busy doing it. So you're not like analyzing it all the time, just getting on with the gig.
Thank you. Okay, let's go over here. We have 6 All-Stars with Ringo. We have questions for them.
And also that t-shirt is 3 years old.
I know. Hi Ringo, my name's Mark Coburn. I'm here on behalf of the British Beatles magazine. You have a real knack of conveying your personal mantra of peace and love into all your songs.
That's right.
I found on your last CD, Liverpool 8, that it sort of came from more of a storytelling point of view, but on your new CD, Why Not, it's, especially with songs like Walk With You, Peace Dream, it's coming more from your emotional and spiritual side. Is that like a fair assessment of where you are in your life right now?
I hope so. I mean, there's no answer to that. It's where you are at the time, because we're growing up. And, the last CD, Why Not, was interesting to me because besides I produced it, but I did the tracks before the songs. And then I called a lot of friends I have, of course, like Van Dyke Parks and Dave Stewart and Joe Walsh, to play on it before we had songs, and then to write songs later. So it was an interesting process for me. I'd never been that way before. Usually have the song and then we'll do the track around it, so it was like in reverse. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks.
On behalf of the author, for your
Liverpool?
50th birthday, he wanted me to give you a signed copy of it.
Okay, I'm just getting off the mic now, so if you could all hang on while I go and... Oh, she's collected the book. You.
I'm Dave Jixer from Buffalo, New York.
Buffalo! Yeah, thank you.
How do you go about selecting these guys? You always have an incredible band. What's your criteria for selecting an incredible band like this?
Well, one, we have to have had hits. We are the 1-800 band, live. And so you have to have hits, and of course I've got a few, and everyone on stage has a few. And I need a guitarist, and Rick is great, he decided to come along. And Wally with his... I had Edgar 2 years ago, because you can't go wrong on stage with Edgar. Exactly. Or Gary. I had Gary. Where do I? Oh, there you go. Also, so I had like the end line, end of the line. And then I had to fill in the middle, and then Richard Page, incredible bass player, song, and what a voice. So that's how you do it. You have to put a band together. So you look at bass players and the songs they've got, and okay, that one would be great. So you try and put it together like that.
Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you. Coming from you, that means a lot.
Okay.
Only having fun. Come on. I know we're in Canada. The humor's a bit low.
Right here on the right. Tim? Go ahead.
I'm a Canadian. Peace and love.
Oh, peace and love. And there you go. You've taken it wrong already. I'm a Canadian. All right, just talk loud into the mic, lady, and let's get on.
This is a question for the band.
Great.
Yes. I would like to hear from the newcomers what it's like performing with Ringo, and was he an inspiration for you as musicians growing up? And I'd like to hear from Mr. Winter coming back, what it's like and why you come back.
Well, the first time I heard, my reaction was, "Wow, Ringo, yeah!" And each year is pretty much the same thing. Yes, Ringo forever. That's what I'm talking about. And you know, it's really been a thing to hang out with Ringo and to meet all of the amazing all-stars that he assembles, and just to get together and play great music. It's really a life-altering experience. Thank you, Ringo.
And for the newcomers, why do you want to join?
Oh, I felt the same way. I've been, as soon as, because Edgar and I have known each other for many years, when I heard he was doing it and I wasn't, I felt incredibly left out a couple of years ago. But the Beatles were certainly the opportunity, they created the opportunity for me to have my first hit, Hang On Sloopy. Guys were coming through town and they wanted to find a band to do this song specifically. And they said, hey, you know, if you can find 4 young white guys that look like the Beatles, you're going to have a big hit. Well, we had, without knowing this, we all had Beatle haircuts. And we had gone out that day and bought our brand new gray Beatle suits. And we played the song that night, and they said, this certainly fits the picture. So it's directly because of the Beatles that I even got my first hit. So it's great to be a part of this group of people.
I can just add that, you know, we're really going back to the source here, like to where the flame started, you know, and all of us can directly tie our careers back to Ringo and the Beatles. And, you know, I have to say I was a little intimidated coming into this thinking, wow, you know, how am I going to fit into all this? But he's made everybody feel so calm, and he's so unassuming. He's really the guy that you see right here. He doesn't take himself very seriously. He's funny as hell. And he just makes everybody relaxed, and the music is a blast. And playing each other's songs, it's just been a treat for me.